Hey guys, it's Madeline and welcome back to my channel.
Alright, so before I get into the video, I just wanted to clarify Phil, aka my boyfriend, was recording for me the whole time and didn't tell me that my hair was out of place. I really need to address that? Probably not, but enjoy the video.
Today I'm going to be making Filipino breakfast. If you guys don't know, I'm Filipino. I love Filipino breakfast and it's so simple, so easy. I'm going to show you guys how to do it. There's definitely more items to Filipino breakfast, but this is the way I like it, so I'm going to show you guys how I do it. So these are the ingredients that you will be needing for the breakfast. I'm going to be doing some milk fish, longanisa. Longanisa is just sweet, like Filipino sausage. We need some oil. We're going to do some garlic fried rice. We need tomato, some soy sauce and vinegar, and salt and pepper, and we're going to cook some eggs, and of course we need some garlic. Because if you're Filipino, you know garlic is in everything. This is not a healthy breakfast. Do the longanisa first. Longanisa and kind of the fish at the same time because those are deep frying, and the sausage takes a little bit longer just because we have to boil it first and then fry it. For today's longanisa, I'm using this brand, and this brand specifically, if you're in the Winnipeg area, it's my friends and their family's brand of longanisa. Yeah, they're selling this at a lot of locations. I'll kind of put them all right here, which locations they are selling these at. You can obviously get any type of longanisa, so many different brands, but I love this brand. It's called La Cabalen. To be honest, I don't really like tocino. I love longanisa because I don't know, the sweet sausage. Okay, so we're gonna start off with this first. Have a cup of water. Guys, it's not breakfast right now, it's brunch, which is why I'm wearing makeup, so this is not how I woke up. And this is the brand I'm using for the milk fish. A lot of Filipinos, like I said, like garlic and vinegar in their dishes, so this is marinated with vinegar and it's so good. You can buy it whole or even like this without the marinade. Just to make it easier, I always buy it marinated already so I don't have to marinate it myself. I guess I always get this brand, Sarangani Bay. Not too thick, just so it can, because we're gonna flip it. I'm gonna add the longanisa in there. Literally, they're like attached like this, and then you just literally put it in the pan. This. Oops. I'm gonna go ahead and make my sauce. Use your longanisa to dip the sauce in, and even like everything else, like your egg or your fish. So for the sauce, you'll need vinegar, some soy sauce, and tomato, and that's pretty much it. I like to soak my tomato in the sauce because whenever I take the tomato and eat it with my longanisa or my other items, I like that burst of flavor. Let's get a tomato. We're gonna cut that. Just like that. It doesn't have to be perfect. Just like that, really. For the sauce, I don't really have a measurement, maybe about 2 tablespoons worth ish. You have to be really careful with this because the sauce is basically mostly vinegar and just like a hint of soy sauce. This dip is used in a lot of Filipino dishes, and it's gonna look like mostly soy sauce, but as you can see that I only put like a splash of soy in there. Now we just add the tomatoes in there. And that's pretty much it. And then I'm gonna cut the garlic next and add a little bit of garlic in there as well. And what I like to do is kind of crush it so I get all the tomato juices in there. And that's how you make your sauce. So just flip that over and wait for all of the water to dissolve, basically. And at this point, I'll probably put it at a lower temp. And then while that is boiling, I'm gonna go ahead and cut my garlic. Yeah, because we Filipinos love garlic. We go through garlic like crazy, I feel. For about 3 people in the household, I'll probably do about 6 cloves. Alright, so this is the garlic that we're going to be using for our garlic rice. Just going to sprinkle a little bit sauce. So once it starts looking like this, where it doesn't really look like there's like a lot of liquid, we're just going to flip it over. And then at this point, we're going to turn our heat very low. And just on there. I just put like 2 cups full. And yeah, as you can tell, it's starting to get like a caramelly, like sweet coating on the outside. And that's what longanisa is, like that sweet taste. I like it a little bit burnt, which is why I cooked it a little bit longer. But this is just about done. As you can see, it's kind of like sticky. Alright. I added some oil in there, and to be honest, there's no specific oil, but just one time I cooked garlic rice with coconut oil before, remember? It wasn't good, so I probably would just stick to canola oil. I feel like everyone has canola oil in their pantry, so there's no reason why you should be using coconut oil. It was not good, like, oh my god, I don't even want to get into it. But use the chopped up garlic that I cut earlier and put that in there, and you want to make sure that this is at a low heat, just because you don't want your like garlic to burn, and you don't want like burnt garlic when you're eating rice. The garlic. To this, or should I forget to this rice? Kind of need old rice. I only had a little bit of old rice a few hours ago, so it's just chilling in the rice cooker. So I have half cold old rice and half new rice, but that's okay. But the older the rice, the better. I just have some old rice right here. I'll explain in my description box down below of like how much rice I'm using, because I kind of just eyeball this as well. If it's too oily, like the rice, I'll obviously add more rice. Getting brown really slow. And I want the garlic to infuse into the oil so there's more garlic flavor. Alright, so that's about golden brown, and before it turns all golden brown, I'm gonna add my rice already. And then you literally just put your rice in there. Obviously that's not a lot of rice, so I'm gonna add more rice in. Mixing with fresh rice, which is not what I want to do, but that's all I have. Boom! And I usually use just a rice cooker spoon for this, and you just start mixing and kind of just breaking it up like that. And as you can tell, I have a lot of garlic in there, which I love. You can always add like garlic salt or garlic powder in here just to make it more garlicky. I ran out, so I don't have, but it's okay. It's definitely optional. What I like to do is I kind of like to leave the rice cooking, kind of just leaving it by itself for like a few minutes, because I like when the rice is a little bit more crispy. But maybe I'll add just a teeny bit more rice. And that's pretty much it for the rice, guys. I'm just gonna cook this a little bit longer. So if I feel like it looks more oily, I'll add more rice. But at this point, I think I'm just gonna leave it and let it cook and get the bottom crispy a little bit. Okay. And what I'm looking for, there's no specific time. I'm looking for crispiness at the bottom. And fish takes no time to cook, and you can see that it was really thin milk fish, so it's not going to take that long to cook. So while the fish is cooking, I only have like one more fish to cook. I'm gonna do the eggs now because you want to do your eggs last because it's the easiest thing to cook. And make sure to wash your hands. And usually I like for my Filipino breakfast, I like it when I have over easy eggs. A lot of Filipinos like scrambled eggs. So yeah, that's pretty much the last step to our Filipino breakfast. So we have milkfish and split into half boneless milkfish. And we have some longanisa, which is just some sweet Filipino sausage. And then I have some garlic rice that you guys saw me cook, which is just cooked with pretty much just garlic and oil. And we have some eggs. I was gonna say busting. I like breaking the yolk onto my rice and then like eating it with like the fish. It's so good. And then obviously I have my soy vinegar like tomato marinade dip for literally everything. And I set myself up a plate of Filipino breakfast. And sorry it's not like my usual mukbang setup, but okay, whoa. You know, I typically don't eat this with my hands. This is kind of messy, like the longanisa, but here, I'll give you guys like a closer view of what the longanisa looks like on the inside. So it looks like that. It's really, really red and really sweet. If you hear like noise in the background, Phil is actually eating on the other side of the camera. He doesn't want to be on camera today. Anyways. But yeah, so basically just I like to put my tomato, dip that, which has like the juices of the vinegar in there. Oh, hold on. Longanisa. Everything about Filipino breakfast is like garlicky and vinegary, hey?
Yeah.
Guys, like this longanisa is so good, and I'm not even saying it because I know who makes this. I'm saying it because it's actually really, really good, and I don't think I'll choose a different brand. La Cabalen. I don't know, it's like sweeter than like other longanisa brands to me, I feel. And it's really soft. Oh. You see this milkfish? I know it looks kind of scary if you've never had this before. Trust me, it's so good. But yeah. Always get the ones without bones because you're gonna be spending so much time like picking. Just gonna dip that in there. I'll show you guys like. How was it, Paul?
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, pop my egg. I don't think I've had tapa for so long. Have you? I don't like it.
It's been a while.
I know a lot of people who do like tapa.
Yeah, me.
Yeah, I never make it for him because I don't like it. It's so dry. Think of it. It's dry. It's so dry. When I was little, my mom would cook this every Saturday morning. And I would always look forward to it. But now I miss it. It's like nostalgic to me. And I used to always go to like Filipino restaurants, I guess, for breakfast each Saturday. And like I said, this is not healthy at all. It's like everything's deep fried and shit. Oops, I'm really mad. It's just a habit to use my hands sometimes. Got some more rice. Good thing I cooked this much rice then.
The other milkfish that we get? I guess it's big. No, this one that's smaller, but there's 3, right? Because sometimes you can just share one.
Yeah.
But this one you can have on your own.
Yeah, like for the milkfish, we used to get ones that were bigger, right? And they were marinated. But I guess there's ones you can get like mini versions. There's ones that are like about this big, and you can just share with one family or whatever. But these ones are pretty small. I used to hate milkfish before, and as I got older, like most things, I loved it.
Yeah, when I was younger, I didn't like fish a lot.
Yeah. Oh, you didn't like it at all? I liked
Like,
it.
I liked it, but I'd rather have meat. But now, I love fish.
I love fish. I always had to love, yeah. Did your parents cook Filipino breakfast? No way.
My mom, my dad would, or my Lola would.
Not only your dad did.
No, my dad, not really. But my Lola, she was always the cook.
No. Same, my mom
She'd
was
always
the
make,
cook.
yeah. She always made the milkfish. Remember? It's good to have it at the end.
Yeah.
It's like
But usually it's thinner. It's never this thick. It's usually thinner, which is cheap ass.
I finished my whole fish.
Really? You know when you're cooking and you're not like that happened again.
Yeah, I know that feeling.
You guys ever just like cook? Like, after you cook for a while, you don't want to eat your food? That's how I feel right now. I usually can like finish this like that. Okay, I'm just gonna finish off with an orange. A thin orange. So I'm gonna end the video here. I hope you guys enjoyed my cooking / eating video. Again, I will link down all the measurements and everything down below in my description box because throughout the video I wasn't really telling you guys how much I was using. If you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And I hope you guys are staying safe during this quarantine. Wash your hands, stay home. And thanks for watching. Till next time, peace.